So that's pretty much my Sunday. Excited for November to come, the Lone Star dumpster showcase. All right, spending a little time at the office today. Let's see, I had to change my winch cable this morning. I had to go pick up a can so that, because tomorrow, my Monday, is very, very busy. So I had the opportunity to pick one up today. Figured I'd switch out my cable. Switching out your winch cable is a really easy thing to do, and it's great preventative maintenance. As your winch cable wears, obviously it has more opportunity to snap. You'll see here I'm just giving myself some space to put the new cable on. I'm going to use my tractor. When you attach the cable to the spool, you don't want to go all the way through the hole, because if you poke out the other side, that spot's going to fray and it's going to give you some problems. So just put it in the hole, tighten the set screw down, and then start winching in. Like I said, I'm using my tractor here for weight, kind of dragging the brake a little bit so it tightens up on the spool. Now, another important thing is to keep your winch cable lubricated, and I'm going to show you why here in a second. As that spool moves, it tightens up the cable, and you can actually see right here where it slips. Right there where it slips on the spool and tightens up that cable. So you definitely want to make sure when you're greasing your truck and taking care of your truck and your maintenance, I use this CRC chain and wire rope lubricant. It says Extreme Duty. So I use this to make sure that my winch cable can actually move on my drum and tighten up, and really that increases the pull strength of your cable as well as your winch. So you don't want to hinder any kind of winch movement, so use some kind of chain or wire rope lube. Obviously, if you're using a synthetic rope type of cable, I don't know how that's going to work. So it's what I use anyway. So I got the cable switched out, went about 20 minutes down the road, picked the can up. That is the opposite direction of the dump and everything that I have to do tomorrow. So it was a good opportunity to knock that out, save myself some time tomorrow. And now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the dumpster showcase and the guest speaker, or the keynote speaker. The keynote speaker, Mike McCullowick, I think I said that right. I've been doing a little bit of research on him. Man, that's the perfect keynote speaker to have, I think. So I'm going to pick up his book. So we have 91 days between now and the showcase. I'm going to pick up his book and do a little research on that. Already watched some videos on his some other keynote speeches that he's given, and I think I'm actually going to implement his Profit First now and do that until November and see how that works out. That might be some good discussion points when I get there to the showcase. So let's talk really quick about this Profit First theory. The theory is you put profits first, you take your profits first. That doesn't mean that you just willy-nilly take whatever profit you think you should get. You're going to take a certain percentage, and what that's going to do is keep you from dipping into your expense account and taking that as profits or owner contributions. There's a lot of good cases and a lot of good reasons to buy things, the tax breaks and the whatever, but are you doing it at your own peril? Are you potentially just spending off your profits for no apparent reason? Why wouldn't we want to put some of those profits in the bank, take our pay, and then pay our expenses out of that? If we can't pay our expenses out of that, we need to up our sales or lower our pay or profit percentages in order to make sure we can cover our expenses. However, we don't want just a bunch of money sitting in the bank account that we look at every day and you're like, yeah, I I can afford to buy $3,000-4,000 worth of this or that or whatever, and you're not leaving any meat on the bone for your profit. So that's really what I get from the Profit First plan of accounting, and I really hope that Mike McCauley, I really hope this guy can shed some light on the best way to do it. He's got a few different books, so I'm not sure which program he's gonna cover at the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase, but we'll see. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a heck of an event, and can't wait to go. All right, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.